Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, and 3. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grenade Man watching from YouTube side. Hello, Alpha. Hello, Meteor B and Mean Dragon. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Hope you guys are having a very pleasant Sunday. I apologize for being so late with my initial 4 p.m. Eastern time slot. I was doing some things. I got caught up with some things last minute. Wasn't really expected and kept delaying me. I said 4:30 and I was like, well, OBS died and didn't want to come up for a few. But here we are. We prevail. We got the multi-stream going. So to properly say this, hello again, once again, everybody. My name is Darsheen, aka Yoshean96, and welcome to another week of Road to Greatness, where it's not about a destination, but it's the journey, the road to greatness, if you will. And what a road that this last night's bracket forged, because we had a 14 entrant bracket, so it was very stacked for like an everyday Road to Greatness or a typical week of Road to Greatness. Had a lot of good talent come through, so I'm very excited about that. As old saying goes, in the better late than never. Absolutely, Grenade Man. Appreciate it. But yeah, appreciate the hearts and support, Alpha, and everybody. Thank y'all. What we're gonna do right now is switch over to the bracket table real fast to check out how our winner side came to be. Alright, so we switch over here thusly to the winner side of our top 4, and I am an admin, so I can do things again, yay. Anyway, Utopia and Xochi are our starting matchup. Our top 4 comprises of Utopia, Xochi Popolo, or Xochi, Calamity KTK, or just KTK, and Jin Biashirin, or just Jin. As you see, a lot of people truncate their names for a convenience sake. But Utopia, their journey started off actually in round 1. They did not get a bye. They started off getting a 2-1 victory over KTK. Pretty big, actually, as far as you know, taking down one of the usual people that you would always see in like the winner side of top 4. So it's already a shake-up right there of Utopia taking KTK down. I'm going to get and switch up music super fast. Excuse me, just to kind of give you guys some variety. All right, here we go. After that first set, they went against Utah, 2-0ing them, and then they beat Quasar 2-1, who actually won it all last week. So that is an upset in itself for the seeding for the next time. So Utopia, that is how they got there in this position. Xochi, they started with a round 1 bye, actually. So they faced off against 99 Dash, getting a 2-0 over Dash, who before Quasar had won the series 3 times straight. So Xochi taking Dash down 2-0, in fact, is pretty notable, so to say as well. And then they continued on a tear here, getting a 2-0 over Jin, who got second last week. So just seeing these names and seeing our regulars just kind of assert their dominance, or just take out names that are just also very, very big, because Jin is the hype, a god, also like he's goated with the Darkrai. So and Lucario. So Xochi getting that victory is very very strong right there. That's how our winners final came to be. Yeah, Xochi was on a run. She was not leaving any crumbs. She was not taking any prisoners. All of that. So love to see it. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Xochi actually started in round 1. So neither one of our finalists and winners got a bye. They started off. They got a win over Princess Knight 2-1. Big props to Princess Knight actually in that, because not really a name that we see in like the top 4 sphere much, if at all. But making it go down to a game 3 situation against Xochi, who has proven that they are a very, very good Gardevoir, probably the best at the moment, at least NA considered. But I definitely see Xochi and Utah as like 2 of the biggest guards. I'm not really sure other Gardevoirs at the moment. I'm not really familiar outside of the RTG space, so forgive me of my lack of knowledge there. But yeah, that's pretty big for Princess Knight getting that game there. So definitely shout out to do. But let's go ahead and get into the action here. And let me just verify. Yeah, guard is a rare. Indeed, indeed. Let me just verify my information of those PR rankings from the previous season. Oh, let me not disrespect Xochi like that, because I got Xochi on there as number 7. Nah, she's number 5, bro. They are number 5. Utopia's number 6 is correct, and then Xochi at 5. They did go down 2 spots because they were 3rd in the season 12 PR. But yeah, Dash went up to the top 3 Epsilon. Nyan went down, Xochi went down, Utopia went down 1, but staying in that space. So I'm really curious how this season's PR is gonna shake up, because it's a lot going that went down this season already, and we still got 3 more tournaments to have with RTG number 139, 140, and of course End of the Road number 14. Which, as long as we keep having our numbers, that is projected to be the first Saturday in October. So starting spooky month off strong with the season finale. So hope you guys are going to be excited to see that in the weeks to come. But what we came here to see right now, let's check out what happened in Road to Greatness in 138. Starting with winners final, Utopia versus Xochi. We, as they say, we move. Alrighty, let's get that playing, and we let me actually put myself into the VC so I can show up. Just realized that. There we are. All right, beautiful. All right, we're starting off swinging. Just trading blows back and forth. And both of them being on the offensive. So far, Xochi winning in these exchanges so far, showing the dominance in field phase, but Utopia had enough. They said, let's take this dual phase. Get me out of here. Counter. Ooh, what a rush in, and force palm, evening the HP immediately. Ooh, what a counter. All right, extreme speed came through. Frogadier setups, do we have them? I don't think so at the moment. Good shield up from Xochi. Ooh, held that counter good from Utopia then, but Xochi, oh, the jump was so good. The JY into the 5X is so clean from Utopia. All right, first round. Oh, what a call out right there for that grab. I think that's Future Sight, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, all these moves that Xochi is throwing out here. But thrown out with a purpose, not just willy-nilly. All right, Synergy Burst, here we are. There you go, Lucario. Yeah. First attack. That's good. Calling out the option from afar. Alright, good. Chunk of damage to start us off. Frogadier support has been summoned. Good grab, because knowing that the second hit of Frogadier was coming, pressing them into the grab and canceling their burst attack. The enhanced extreme speed, just continuing his pressure, still having a decent bit of meter to get some extra damage here. Counter attack. Oh, catching the bottom of her dress. That is going to be Utopia taking that first game. I'm not even sure if you can call that guard's dress, because like it's part of its body, right? It's probably just simpler to call it its dress. I don't know. Skirt? I don't know. Pokemon questions, am I right? Well, welcome back, Alpha. Oh, good, all good. Meteor Beam Dragon. Responding to what I was saying, I guess. Ooh, what a string into the homing attack. Good stuff from Xochi. It's a hitbox. That's it. No question, it's just a hitbox. Oh, I guess hurtbox. Unless you meant hitbox for Lucario's move, then yeah. Ooh, grabbing with no fear. The sniper was trying to come out, but they said, nah, I don't give you the chance. Ooh, oh my god, all that damage. And thank you for the update, Grenade Man. Yeah, hurt box meteor. That's what you meant. Oh, the back of the dash away. Oh, good jump. Oh, that counter hitbox. No, you're fine. I need to find meteor. Ooh, that's going to be a move that can counter pierce. Xochi taking advantage of that. Brigadier. Stop. Wait, what? Who won that trail? Okay, Xochi did. I was like, wait. Future sight. Again. Wait, the combo? Excuse me? Oh my god, the onslaught from Xochi right now. Props to Utopia's patience, but that is a lot to have to navigate around. A hair too, well, a little bit of a frame too short on getting the wall splat combo Utopia was going for. Couldn't think of English for a second. Wait, that hit him before he landed? That's crazy. First attack on the landing, maybe? Had time to shield. Very clutch. Oh! Said ora for a second. Good CADC. Counter. Beautiful awareness from Utopia. Brigadier gonna call her out in the air. Nope, that's gonna be Xochi being a sharpshooter. What a JA using the aura sphere. You never really see that a lot of the times coming from Lucarios. But Utopia just is able to land them a lot of the time. Because damage is damage. Look at that shield looking mighty red. What do you do here? Try to get the... I'm sorry, what? Wait. Wait. What? Wait a minute. Did the startup animation kill him? What? Pokken? Oh, got caught by the future. That's so funny. Because it killed him off screen. From behind. Oh, wow. So, like, because they went into the burst attack just kind of for the extra credit, I guess. But the timer of the future sight went off before we could see it. No, that's funny. That's actually hilarious. He got backstabbed. Oh, I love that alpha. Right, we got us a game 3 here. Cheap shot, ref. They said ref. It honestly probably was future sight. I faintly remember seeing that when I was recording the replay itself. I was very confused. I thought the burst attack, like the start of the burst, the guard burst, killed Lucario. I was like, that's a funny poke. But he, like, seeing future sight being probably the reason is probably right. Oh my god, Xochi not having any sort of what is it, downtime in that duel phase. The cooldown was not there. Xochi said, I choose violence. Oh, and landing said burst attack from the previous game. This celestial move. What a brutal smackdown meteor said yes. That future sight must last for quite a while, Grenade Man. You're right. Yeah, and it looks like it's bigger when guards and burst. Ooh, wood counter. And the pickup with the 2x. Good string of damage here. Okay, burst is full. Good grab. Seeing that counter was coming out and having the quick reaction time to adapt to it. Oh, what a JX from Xochi. I think that's JX. Okay, good burst getting through those projectiles. Ooh, what a rush in. Burst attack. Oh, that could do it. Okay, no, because one, it's probably slightly scaled. 2, the card's burst attack is not quite that strong. But Utopia comeback is definitely looking likely, and it's going to happen in that round. Final round situation. The Utopia comeback is definitely possible. But I mean, at the moment, it's dead even. Both players have a game. Both players have a round. What a back A. My God, the perseverance going through that entire counter attack. Utopia just said, I'm going to use all of these hitboxes. Something's going to connect. All right, good short hop JX from Xochi. Getting a good string start at Future Sight on the wake up. What is it going to be? Oh my God. Relentless is what she is. Oh my God. Okay, do you run up and grab? Nope, Sniper's going to come out. Oh my goodness. The smackdown is real. Xochi is popping off. Oh man, the jump was so good from Xochi's part, but Utopia catching them and gonna get this string going. Fully extended combo with the bone rush. And we're back into the field. Frogadier challenging. Oh, the good counter. Oh, yo, that bone stretched so far. That's crazy. The reach on that thing. Burst attack? I think that's a call out. Oh, what? You warped. That's wild. Xochi, the call out. Sensing the burst attack was coming in and gonna be in a good positioning to counter it. What plays from both sides? My goodness. Excuse me. All right, game number 4. Start off strong with a counter attack. Both of them are going to counter, and Xochi's going to be a slightly stronger. Getting all this damage starting off early on. Stored power, trying to get more and more attacked on, but Utopia going to have an answer, but going to try to grab and get critically hit. Xochi is controlling this right now in this field phase. Snivy thrown out, but Utopia's got that shield up in time. Who's going to get those nuggets? I think Xochi's a little bit closer to him. Okay, good. Utopia just kind of running over those and getting that little bit of extra to their burst meter. Ooh, committing to that extreme speed. Not what you want to do here. You're eating all this damage because of it. Xochi's looking really good. Utopia having little choice but to go into their burst. Ooh, navigating through some projectiles, but gonna get hit on the fly-in. I love the patience here. That counter. I feel like that probably could have been answered a different way. Ooh. Are you dashing in or are you just walking in and shielding? Okay, good from Utopia. 1 HP in a dream. Oh, the grab attempt was real. Good thing supports do not kill. That is one thing about them. So even though he had only 1 HP, the Snivy knocked him down, but it didn't do any didn't do any damage. Oh man, I see the vision. Oh man, Magneton having a having a conniption behind that camera for a second. The Utopia sidewire wasn't enough to keep them in with having good pressure. Xochi closing out that round, stopping that advance with a projectile. Xochi. Oh my goodness. Yo, thank you, Evil Pinky, for the subscribe. Greatly appreciate that. How are you doing? Ooh, I love the 2 8Ys trying to get a lot going. Okay, grab crit. That's a good tech from Xochi. A good shield. Snivy coming out. Tried to get the rush in, but not gonna quite make it. Future Sight. Burst. Ooh, man, gotta be so careful about all these different things to look out for. Okay, a slight back away. Do you shield in time? You do. First attack. Are they still floating? Yep. Good from Xochi. Just slide in. Oh, but a good JY 5X. Ooh. The cooldown, it was so smooth from the burst exhaust. Utopia just kept it going. Frogadier gonna catch, not quite. Snivy, battle of supports. Okay, good shields from both sides. The JA not gonna connect that time. Anticipating a jump, good for Utopia not to fall for that bait. Okay, good shield again, looking a little bit red though. I'm gonna get the sweep with the sidewire. Gonna get them with the disc. It's going to be Xochi winning winners final 3-1. Very well fought from both sides, but Xochi gonna come out on top in the exchange. My goodness, what a set. Unfortunately, the Utopia comeback didn't stretch the entire way, but they definitely put up one heck of a fight in the process. Well, it wasn't quite a match 5. It was a game 4 situation that time, but it was very close to being a game 5 situation. Let's take a look and update our scores accordingly. All right, let's go ahead and put in here 1-3 Xochi's favor. All right, and we'll be seeing Xochi a little later in the winner's side of grand finals. Meanwhile, let's take a look into the underground here for the losers bracket. KTK and Jin are our losers semifinals matchup. Two names who definitely don't frequent the losers bracket, at least not as much as I've seen these events. But let's take a look at how their journeys got them to this position. All right, so KTK, they started up here in winners round 1. Utopia is who took them out 1-2. So that put them right in losers round 1, where they fought against Classy Fan, getting a 2-0 there. Fought Alpha, got a 2-1 victory there. Fought and beat Dash, getting the 2-0 right there, and beat Quasar with the 2-0 victory. So taking out 2 recent RTG champions, 2-0 at that. Matter of fact, that is an 8-game streak of not dropping anything. KTK 2-0. No, wait. No, excuse me. Actually, Alpha was the only one that could take the game. So huge props to Alpha right there in this, onslaught that KTK had. But 2-0, 2-1, 2-0, 2-0. And here we are in losers semis for KTK. Let's look at Jin's story to see where they came into this point here. Yo, Utopia, what's good? Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, still a great set, Meteor. Yeah, Utopia, we just now saw your first set against Xochi. You was moving, man. But she was also gliding, so there was a little bit more movement there. But well fought all the same, man. Hope you're doing good. Anti-Ways. Jin, their run. They started off, did it round 1 bye, it looks like it. They won 2-0 versus Alpha to start things off. Then they lost to Xochi. What do you know? 0-2 in winners semifinal to put them in the position of, let's see. I think that put them like right where losers semis. No, losers round 4, excuse me. So they fought against Galajin, getting a 2-1 victory right there. And this is where we leave them, or where we left off here, with KTK versus Jin. So let's update that accordingly. Losers semis. I'll see if semifinals fits on the overlay in just a second. This is still top 4, but it's a best of 3 set. And we update our player names on here. KTK, who is currently number, I want to say 2 of the most recent season. And then Jin, who is currently unranked from the most recent season. I'll verify those right now. All right, let's take a look. Yeah, KTK number 2 from the most recent season, with quite a difference in points coming from TEC, the GOAT. All right, and then as I said, Jin not quite on this most recent season's PR, but I would not be surprised if they are at least in like the bottom 3 of 10th, 9th, 8th, because they've been there before. So enough gibbering. Martezki McBro, Embro, Martezki. I think I'm saying that right. What's good? A lot of people still play this game online. I'm thinking about buying it. It's not a lot if you're looking at like a grand scheme of just fighting games in the online scene, but Pokken community, we all still love this game. I was actually playing it like just to play it before I was collecting replays for this very event. I realized I never finished the story mode on my DX. I played it all the way through on Wii U, but I didn't finish it on DX. But I would heartily say, yeah, this game is very fun. If you love Pokemon, And especially if you like Tekken, like those classic fighting games, I would heartily recommend this game. And I'm sure a lot of people from the chat will also agree with me and say that, heck yeah, hit this game if you are looking for another fun fighter. Yeah, it's fun. It's different because it kind of it meshes together two different kinds of fighting games, because Tekken and Street Fighter are like the traditional 2D side of things called dual phase, and then it switches phases. So if you've played any sort of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi game, or any sort of Naruto game that has like the arena style fighter, like those kinds of games, or would that be like Dead or Alive too? If I'm not mistaken. Those types of like 3D fighters, like it meshes those two styles into one game. It's very, very cool. It just kind of, it didn't get fuller. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the next set playing as I'm answering this question, but let's see. It just kind of lost favor. I'd say lack of from support. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That's a lack of support from the devs. Yeah, because we didn't get like any sort of updates after the game came out. We got like because we got the DLC from the Wii U game. We got the arcade exclusive Pokemon to join the roster. But after that, there was just always one little character slot in the bottom right of the character select screen. Never got filled in. So that was just something that still irks me to this day, for one thing. And then and then also with the fact that we just didn't get more. We didn't get a live spectating feature, which would make something like this a lot easier to do in the same night that the tournament happens. But here we are now with being able to, with showing them in retrospect, which is still fine, but would greatly, favor if we could have a live spectate feature. That's what I thought the group modes would boast when they said groups were going to be coming to DX. I was like, oh my god, that's so hype. We'll be able to like spectate matches, but nah. Is it worth paying $60 for this game? I would say yeah. Grenade Man, I recently saw at my local game store that Pokemon Coliseum was going for over $900. You what? $900? Oof. I mean, I've seen them go for a few hundred, like usually between like $200 and $300 something online, but $900 is highway robbery. My god. But yeah, to Marteski, I would definitely say that this game is worth $60. Of course, if you can find it for cheaper, like you can probably find it like maybe like if you have a local GameStop, local game store, like a smaller game store. Every once in a blue moon, Bandai Namco will include this game as a part of their sales. If you buy the game digitally on Nintendo Switch, you could do that off the eShop. That'd be one of the probably ways to get it for a little cheaper. But I would say it's worth the full 60, especially if you didn't play the original game. Like you get a decent bit. Coliseum is great, but not 3 digits number off great. Yeah, it like I would argue not like $100 is like the highest I would value it to like realistically buy it. Maybe 150 of like what I would actually spend to get the game, but like $900 is insane. Exactly, Meteor. But I'm sorry, we went through that entire game of not even commentating anything. KTK taking that first game very convincingly, both rounds here. Yeah, to Marteski and anybody else that might be new to check this out, this is a weekly series called Road to Greatness. It is hosted every Saturday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in my server called Yoshean's Battlegrounds. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the description. But if you're on Twitch here, then you can use !RTG to bring up the most recent bracket, and the link to that same Discord is in the description of the tournament page, so you can join that and you can share. You can ask for the region link that you want to be a part of, which is North America, in this case, and then you would share your picture of your wired connection. My God, KTK. That man said this is a power character for a reason. That is, I'm pretty sure that is a Shadow Perfect. Because I think they only took shield damage. It's a different term than Shadow, but well, I guess fitting because Darkrai. But yeah, weekly series, Road to Greatness. Oh, this is the 138th iteration. We have 10 brackets. 10 brackets a season, and it ends in end of the road. What it's called. My God, what is that move called again? Because man, that damage is insane. Okay, there we go. Junior coming alive. Ooh. Okay, talk to him. Talk to KTK a little bit. KTK said I was just doing a little bit of one-player games. I'm not even sure what was happening for a little bit. Kristen, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. But again, all that information, if you're on YouTube, in the description below, what this series is, and if you're on watching from Twitch, !RTG, you can check out the most recent bracket. It's a weekly, every Saturday, every 7 p.m. Eastern time, and that's just kind of loser semifinals. Dog, literally. That was like 20% commentary of the actual matches, and then it was just kind of us having a discussion and me telling y'all what the series is. But as y'all see, KTK is a force to be reckoned with in the, not just the Road to Greatness scene itself, but just a menace when using Garchomp. Because that was so quick, so precise. The damage was just multiplied 1,000-fold everywhere. That is crazy. That set lasted like, what, 8 minutes? Barely, if that. So that is huge right there for KTK. Let's go ahead and get another music track playing in the back for you fine people. All right, let's go ahead and go to the bracket to update that. Where I've been. I guess that's in the context of streaming. When was my last stream? Thursday? Yeah, when I streamed Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. That's the last time I streamed, so you can check out that stream in my most recent broadcast on both YouTube or Twitch, whatever platform you prefer. But I've been working overtime like literally every day this month, so I'm just tired. If I can be real with y'all. So I definitely was wanting to stream Friday, but I was tired. What actually happened though was that friend of mine actually that hasn't talked a while in our like in our everyday group chat, in one of my messenger chats, they came alive basically, and they was like, hey, I've been like focused on work for these past 2 months, but have some downtime finally. Who's trying to play Mario Kart? And I ended up playing Mario Kart with them, and we VC'd, we caught up. So that's what happened as far as Friday. Because I was intending to stream. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying I'm blaming or regret choosing to just hang out with them over streaming. Not at all. I loved the time that we were able to catch up and play Mario Kart and stuff. But I was gonna have either Mario Kart Double Dash stream or a Smash stream on Friday, but that's where that went. And then I was thinking about streaming this very bracket coverage last night, but I was just tired, and I decided to say, hey, let's kind of have the best viewership possible and stream today, so more people can actually can see the gameplay. But yeah, this is a good point to say. If you guys are enjoying the stream, like whatever side you're on, let me get a W in chat. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, having a good day, I always hope you guys are having a good time. And if you're watching from the YouTube side of things, go ahead and smash that like button if you like what you're seeing. If you would like to see more streams, Pokken and things in general, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, so you can see whenever my content goes live immediately. Same deal on Twitch. If you're liking what you're seeing, you can go ahead and follow me so you can be notified the minute I go live again. Greatly appreciate y'all. You don't have to follow, but it means the world when you do. Anyway, let's go ahead and update these names here. So we're going to have Utopia and KTK. That's our next set for Losers Final. Let's keep it moving. Because with all that said, I always enjoy being able to stream these, because even though I don't play as much as I've mentioned, I still love seeing some good Pokken. I haven't watched a lot of like the actual pro player sets as of recent, but if somebody wants to recommend some good sets to watch, maybe from like Worlds or like championships and stuff, definitely let me know, like in my server or something, or like type out the name of it for players in the chat at some point, and I will definitely check those out. Utopia number 6 versus KTK number 2. All right, bet. We're now in our top 3. So fantastic stuff to Jin. For sure, they're going to be going out in 4th place. So a very strong position to be in with a 14 entrant bracket. I thank y'all for all the W's, by the way. Kristen, Meteor, Grenade Man, much appreciated. Let's go ahead and keep the action moving. Hey. Ooh, what a catch, starting us off on our field into duel phase. Oh, let's get my keyboard here. Alright, there we go. She was looking kind of red for a second. KTK gonna get the answer back. Ooh, I love the decision from KTK to back away, but Utopia was right there with the reaction to get that 8Y. Well, he might be dead. No? Not quite. 1 HP in a dream. KTK said, I don't play with my food. Just grab it a couple of times and chow down. Taking that first round. The dream died. Dream dead, yes. It's unfortunate, but Utopia getting a bit of revenge here. Getting a grab of their own. From duel to field phase to Frogadier on the wake up. Dude, that hitbox is crazy. The back A gonna connect. Okay, I love these pokes. Voice palm, just testing the shield. I love the patience, not going for anything, because that is a command counter. Good shield. Press 1 for action. I'm not sure what the 1 is. Ooh, but good rush in from Utopia. Ooh, what a good... I don't know, that's JX in the dual phase. Dude, the grab? Garchomp combos are so stylish and just so brutal. Ooh, I love just that straight hit from afar, good from Utopia. Frogadier. First attack, maybe? What a dig from KTK. Wait, this combo? Wait, that actually might still kill them. Wait. Force palm? Okay, that was scaled very, very hard. Alright, KTK going into the burst. The wombo combo. Oh, that was such a brazen grab attempt. But Utopia's going to eat that damage and going to fall in this round. Beautiful job to KTK starting us off on our losers finals. And just to make sure all the sound is good, right? Y'all can hear me now and clear. The game audio is there. If I need to turn the audio up a little bit for the game itself, let me know. But if it sounds good, also let me know. Alright, what a pop-up from KTK starting us off. With a grab on a wake-up. Oh my god, it's already half their gauge. It's gone. It never existed. I love the jump cancel, but Utopia just trying to find some kind of way to get off of this wall, but KTK not allowing it to dig. Oh my god, bro. You hear me well, Grenade Man? Good, thank you. That's a perfect! Oh my god! What a round for KTK. Thank God I'm not sick anymore, because I can actually pop off like this again. Yes, sir! Oh, what a grab. Ooh, that drop shield, that's gonna hurt. What a bone rush from Utopia. Full burst meter, what are you gonna do with it? Not gonna get the damage from that charge aura sphere. Oh man, going around that counter. Just earthquake a couple of times over. Little cross up with the extreme speed. Good counter, committing to it. Not gonna get the 2x. Woo! KTK just a bit faster here. The JY continuing to string. The dig catch is wild. And the drill, just for extra credit. Pockets ain't gonna catch them. That's crazy. Hitboxes on these moves are something else. Mimikyu. Okay, good shield. What? I'm sorry, what? First, that connected. Second, unfortunate drop on the burst attack, but that didn't even matter. Utopia is still gonna find some damage. Frogadier. That good burst call right there. Gonna go through all of Frogadier's first wave. Hey, yo, these hitboxes, dog. I don't know what's going on. Okay, this is funny. I remember watching that specific exchange I was recording. He just casually walked to the side and said, "Bop." Ball. Just the smallest aura sphere. That's funny. I can only imagine like what Utopia was thinking. Like when he dodged, he was like, easiest. It's just free real estate. Both of these guys are goobers. yeah, they got some jokey tendencies to them both that I've seen. Goofy goobers. I need to watch that movie again. It's been ages since I've seen the SpongeBob movie. Oh man. But both of these players playing like some real men though, because that is crazy damage from KTK. Ooh, what a grab. I think KTK started to jump, but Utopia said, nah, bring that back down here, son. Burst attack, here we go. Not gonna connect. Good shield from KTK. Good shield back, but the grab attempt is getting teched by KTK. And the grab on wake up. What a read. Not gonna be dead quite yet, the 1 HP. And once again, we are living on a dream. Oh my god. Yo! I thought you were gonna try to catch him with something else. Because the Frogadier made him wall splat. Okay, forward Y. What do we have off of that? The shield? Shield breaks, but they taunt, so that leaves... Oh, the force palm not gonna connect all the moves, but the counter attack is still going to connect. Good for Utopia, because that was almost a fumble. Not gonna lie. Interactions, baby. Nice one, Alpha says. Kristen said he did. Yeah, he did. He waited, yeah. That's something I've seen Utopia do particularly well. Is that definitely has good patience. Oh man, that was a punish off of that pizza cutter. Another one. Alright, game number 3. Game 3 of our best of 5 set, losers final and beyond. We go back to our best of 5 format. Ooh, what an 8x. That's a big chunk of damage. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that off. I hope you I found what you're looking for. Good counter right there from the dig. Okay, burst is full. Okay, good shield. I love to see ADC getting in a better... Well, I'm not sure if this is better positioning, but good shield on that command counter. That was definitely going to be a good chunk of damage. Mimikyu jumping over it entirely was such a good move from Utopia. Alright, good shield. Counter, burst attack. Is this the move? Not quite yet. KTK having the shield, but thinking should a little bit too long. Will this kill? Not quite, but good damage, good pressure. Not going for the full laser, as I have heard that is not ever worth it to go for the full charged burst aura. Oh, would it be aura cannon at that point? It's no longer aura sphere because it's a blast. It literally becomes a Kamehameha wave. Like, Lucario's never escaping from the Sean Schemmel. It's not allegations. That's literally who voices Lucario, but... Oh, man, the drop? Oof. Aura Beam? That makes more sense, actually. Aura Beam. Yes, yes. I'm not sure you were saying not here anymore, Kristen. But yeah, Aura Beam. Yeah, like, Lucario's don't... really go for that because I've heard it's just not good. I'm not gonna get the full animation out of that command counter. Alright, good string from KTK. It's crazy because Garchomp's not that fast, but when they're running up on you and you're still in the air trying to air dash and get back down. Like, Garchomp looks so menacing. I mean, KTK is menacing with Garchomp, but Garchomp just looks so menacing, just slowly running up to you, waiting for you to land, just to pile on more crazy damage to you. Garchomp just has so much coverage, and then KTK themselves, as a Garchomp, just know how to deal this damage so well. Bio Search? Not sure what that is or means, Kristen. Okay, good little aura sphere to back them off for them. First attack not gonna connect. Getting out of range of Mimikyu as well, good. Good shield. Bone rush. Ooh, dropping that shield at the end. That is something that could cost you. KTK going to burst as well. Oh, what a good string. A Sand Shark Dragon should be menacing AF, and it is. Oh, it very much is. I would be running. Well, I was going to say like my life depends on it, but it literally would depend on it because, yeah. KTK says the fastest character isn't that fast. Yo, KTK watching from YouTube. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, man? The fastest character in Pokken, I would assume probably like either Weavile or Librarian. But I guess we got to factor in either like, well, it's only run speed. It's not. There's not walking. It's not like Smash or other fighters where it's like there's a walk and then like a double tap to run. There's just dashes here. But I'm not sure. You'd say Weavile. I'm not sure. You just said. Yeah, I'm inclined to say Weavile. But probably Libre after some buffs, but Jesus Christ, the KTK. The damage output. Okay, Garchomp burst. Here we go. Oh man, the pop up from Frogadier, that JY missing. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, you are dead. KTK. He has the fastest walk in the field. Oh, Garchomp has the fastest walk in the field, really? If you meant Garchomp, at least. Alright, good. Alright, good game there. Yeah, you say he, because, like, I think Weavile is considered a girl in this game. Like, the one that's a fighter in Pokken specifically. So when you say he, I assume you mean Garchomp, but I'm not sure. Anyway. Starting off with just a combo on the wall that just does, you know, just more than half the gauge. Nothing to sneeze at. I'm definitely lying. What in the world, this damage output? Utopia can escape from this wall. They have to get out of here. Okay, good counter. Ooh, that read on that grab attempt. Really good. What a force bomb. Rocket not going to make it just yet. Weaveout's male? Okay, my mistake then. Libre for a fact I know is female though, because it's supposed to be the cosplay Pikachu from Ruby Sapphire or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Oh, the plume on the head indicates gender. Okay, thank you, KTK. Oh, not gonna hit the string. Unfortunate for Utopia dropping it. Okay, blocking the pizza cutter. Good. Good to learn from that last time and grabbing the end of pizza cutter. Has what dimorphism? That dimorphism? I've never seen that D word in my life. Oh, what a force bomb call out. Oh, no, I wasn't doubting it's a word. I've just never seen it before. Ooh, what a catch from the Bone Rush. Also, you can cancel that, like, that shuffle in. Right, you have, as in that question, the... Oh, what a raid! Yo, raid! No budget media, welcome! The party of two, thank you! Welcome to the stream! How was your stream? Thank you for joining us. Fortunately, I'm gonna miss. Oh, unfortunate the first part, but that grab, more fortunate for Utopia. Oh, JX gonna get met with the burst attack. Good from Utopia's patience. Oh, good patience from Utopia. I can English. Not quite dead yet. Charging. Not gonna get a follow up quite yet. Mimikyu's range right there. Ooh, gonna get by Dig. The Mimikyu was there, just gonna just establish that pressure. What a grab call out! You're just gone. Oh man. Great read from KTK. That's going to be 3-1 in his favor. Utopia going out in third place. A very respectable placing considering how stacked his bracket was once again. So, fantastic job to both players. All right, get that music back in here, baby. All right. No budget. Not one of my better streams, but glad to get at least have a real tourney instead of another round robin. Ah, I see. Oh, did you play in Ferrum Fist? Like the main core weekly, you mean? Unless it was another tournament that was going down. I'm not sure. But welcome all the same. Sorry it wasn't one of your better streams. Do weekly tourneys? Yeah. I'm assuming you mean the one that happens in main core. But I could be wrong because I am not in the loop of actually competing in tourneys. Okay, that's what you meant. Good. Yo, Rigz. Welcome to the stream, Rigz. How you doing from the shadows? The RTG Agout. That's why you should join here because we're strict on wired. Yeah, man. We got that wired connection. That is the big rule that it is a weekly tournament every Saturday. Yo, thank y'all for 100 messages today's stream. Restreamers let me know. Wired is indeed required. It lets you have the best experience possible as long as everybody is wired and everybody has a good connection. That is right there at the top of them rules. And easy to get. Yeah, they're like $15 at most. So I mean, you'll pay for shipping. So it's like, yeah, they're hopefully not too pricey. They're very much not. If you're paying more than $20, you're paying for a name brand, and you're like not. You really are not required to pay more than $20 for unlimited after in most cases. The one I got was like $14 and it works perfectly fine. I think the one I had was a Ugreen name brand, and that helps. Anyway, thinking maybe coming back a couple weeks in from now. Let's go. If it's a couple weekends from now, you might make it for end of the road. Hey, what I told y'all, Ugreen. Got the cheap Ugreen USB adapter for around $10 on Amazon, and it worked great. Yeah, exactly. That's about what I spent. All things considered, like factoring in, you know, tax and shipping and whatever. It was like $15, $16, but still. Really good buy. Anyway, bracket. So we update this here. Utopia 1, Calamity KTK a 3. Alright, so this puts us back into the top up here. We have grand final going down between Xochi and KTK. Alright, so let's go ahead and get scene group, but not have the score in this scene. I don't know why I don't, but let's do it. Group. RTG, where is tournament? Game nested scenes. Welcome nested. Nope, none of those. Alright. Hopefully fine. Let's just put the score board. That works. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's change this to say grand finals. And we're gonna get into it. I just realized I haven't been doing any of the predictions, but this would be definitely a good chance for those that have not seen the outcome already on KTK stream. You can use your channel points if you're on Twitch to vote for who you think will take this or who you want to take this. Once I get that set up in just a minute, I'll be setting that up over the break we're about to have, because I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and get yourselves a snack, maybe some drink if you need it, get a little quick bathroom break, and to get back into the action here. So hope you guys have been enjoying. Sit tight and do not touch that dial. We're gonna be getting grand finals out to you guys in just a few minutes. All right, we'll be right back. All right. We are so back. welcome back to the stream. If you've been watching for at least some time before that little break, and welcome to those who just may have tuned into the stream. We are here with Road to Greatness number 138 from North America. Our top 4 now down to our top 2 as we get into our grand final set between Xochi and KTK. I thought I'd definitely update that in the scoreboard in the background, but I did not. So let's go ahead and finish that up as well. Xochi number 4, 3, 5? 5. Yeah, that's 5. And the KTK number 2. Alright, bet. KTK wins. We shall see. Yeah, KTK number 2 going against Xochi number 5. Our most recent PR stacking up. In case anybody was curious about what those bracket numbers meant. Excuse me. Yes, ma'am, it was you. Number 7, 8, 9, 9th. Yes. Yes, ma'am. All right. But all that is established. All right. And if you're watching from YouTube or if you're watching from Twitch, I greatly appreciate you watching from wherever you are, whatever platform you prefer. Thank you so much. It is a good Sunday evening. We're going to have ourselves a great rest of the stream with watching grand final, and we're gonna have an interview after the grand final is complete. So hope you guys are ready to hear some insight from one of our regular players here. So we're gonna keep it moving here. Let's get it cracking. Why desktop? Why make noise? There we go. That name though. Oh, you saw it, right? Nerd spotted, yeah. Finals, baby. Here we are. Let's update this to be respectful. All right. Whoa. All right, KTK switching over to the Gengar here. But yeah, if you're on Twitch and you have channel points to use, go ahead and use them for who do you think is going to win this set between Xochi and KTK. If, and hear me when I say if, there is a reset, I always break those up into 2 separate predictions, so you have 2 chances to use your points potentially. Oh man, yeah, KTK was just coming in hot with that switch over to Gengar. Definitely going to be intense. I love just the slight fadeaway from Xochi. Just kind of like slowly drifted away from the Shadow Punch, but there's a lot of damage still coming out from KTK. Ooh, okay, good. I'm not the light screen mirror coat. Not sure what that move is. That Gardevoir does with that little reflector looking. Yes, but KTK getting that good grab. Yo, the uppercut. Gardevoir said, "Sure you can, baby." Diet KTK. Wait, what do you mean, yes, you diet KTK? I'm not sure what that is supposed to mean. From Kristen. Oh, the NATO. Oh my god. Yo, burst Gengar combos? Jesus. Planting in the trap, and Xochi fell into it. That's going to be game 1 to KTK. All right. Burst Gengar is a threat, Meteor said. Oh, absolutely. No one knew how to deal with Mega Gengar early on in the meta. Renee Man said favorite style of play. Favorite style of play being like Gengar is just kind of like goofy trap based play, or I'm not quite sure if you want to elaborate on that. But KTK just kind of was establishing damage from a distance and then just closing in for Xochi, getting them from the skies. Oh my god, what a grab. Taking some of that burst meter. Ooh, good counter, letting it go a little bit faster. Okay, you clear. They're responding, saying yeah, thank you. Ooh, Rotom. Well, that's a good trade. A defense. Excuse me. Didn't even matter, but it had a speed debuff there. But no matter. Gardevoir is not a particularly fast Pokemon anyway. Are you ever gonna size shoe play? What? If you're asking if I'm ever gonna play in like this series, I have before. Will I do it again? Yeah. When? Don't know. It's just kind of if I feel like it for real, or and if I have enough time to like get the stream prepared and then start playing myself. It just kind of depends. I like that setup because they used the beam to pop them in the air, and the Rotom was there to put them back on the ground. KTK just big brain out here. Oh my god, the counter, the grab. Oh, critical hit on that counter. The grab is super effective. The attack triangle going. Grabs beat counters, counters beat attacks, and attacks beat grabs, and KTK utilizing that beautifully here. Oh my god, you shot him in the eye. This poor Gengar. No. Oh man, that counter was a little bit too far away. Unfortunate for KTK. But Xochi, not gonna get that burst attack just yet. That shield looking kind of red. Oh, but gonna find the counter that time though. Oh my god, all this damage. Full extension from KTK. Okay, getting that shield up. Xochi's got to do something right now to get out of this corner. Mimikyu, is it going to be... Oh, man, going right over Mimikyu. Didn't even matter. Oh, the dome call out. What the... Okay, hitbox, that works. Future Sight. Stored power, not going to do anything. Gonna get curse. Oh, my God, the hitbox on that. Yo. Snowball spamming. I mean, I wouldn't call it spamming, but it's just kind of... What would y'all call it, chat? I call it careful mashing. And KTK gonna get the right mash right there for the laser beam. Taking it 2-0 so far. Meteor says, I call it attacking. I call it attacking too. There you go. Will we get a reset alpha ask? It's looking like it so far. But we'll see if Xochi will be able to answer back in kind in this game to get something going. Right now, KTK is on a momentum tear. Oh my god. Playing is like they've started this matchup day in and day out. Knowing KTK, they probably have. Haven't even done any true damage yet. Jesus! That was just a dominant first round. Oh man, that was how few seconds. Yeah, that was just like a. Yeah, that was just kind of barely a minute, or barely even 30 to 45 seconds of the first round. KTK just had a lot of A lot of strong advantage. Very good, Xochi. Alright, coming alive in this second round. I love the hovering. Dude, the trap is so crazy because there's not much that Xochi could have did there. Wait. Oh, what a good burst attack. Yo, Dash, what's good, brother? You're alright, man. Got us today and still going. Would have rated if I realized. No, you're fine, dude. Hope you had a good stream regardless. How are you? How are you? Oh my god. The pinwheel Gengar. Mega Gengar gonna take that. And KTK is gonna get 3-0 right now for the first set. Wait, Dash, you won FFC today? Let's go! Congratulations! Alright, great job to KTK here. Getting the first win here of the grand final. We're gonna have the reset show up next here. Forgive the bit of emptiness with no music for a second. We're gonna get this up here and have this music. There we go. You're welcome, Dash. You're welcome. Hey, we love to see the people's champ Utopia saying hello as well. Oh, I forgot to even have like the W and the L in there. My bad, y'all. But saying hello again, also. Because I imagine you was probably watching both streams at some point. Everybody chilling, we good. When is this over? It's very close to being over. We got our grand final reset coming up right now, actually. Get that next set queued up. This is the true grand finale. I'm gonna get the point distributions to you guys as well. All right, people voted towards KTK. Well, I got good news for y'all. You got some points. Let's go ahead and make this another 10-minute long prediction. Start prediction. Who will win the grand final reset? If I gotta adjust anything on this, I will definitely do so in just a second. As KTK gets the Astros by his name because they took that. They're both technically in losers bracket. All right, here we go. If you're on Twitch, all right, I'll actually put it on here as well. On Twitch, use your channel points to vote for who you want to win or think wins. Don't vote if you already know. There we go. Alright, we gotta reset. You can... Oh, I guess Rigz might have been asking to hop in for like maybe commentary. Ooh, possible commentary. Let's go. It hasn't been explicitly said, but that's what I imagine that might have been. That's the case. Let me just in case get the Discord thing up on here, just to kind of future-proof myself. I'm gonna mute the stream alerts and get rid of that. All right, get rid of this, and all right, cool. I'm ready for him if he is able to. But the action here. Okay, my OCD. Gotta make this point in the middle. There we go. Oh, what a grab from KTK. I was gonna say not quite death yet, but I always forget about that extra damage that it does after the transition, after the phase shift. All right, here we go. All right, no problem. I hope you have some good food. Oh, the catch with Rotom is so good. KTK knows how to set it up just so well. Okay, good CADC from Xochi, just backing away, creating some space. Alright, nice. Okay, alright, less than 20 seconds remain. It's gonna be really close. What a get off me tool from KTK. Good to get that shield up, block these beams, block the pinwheels. Oh man! Tried to find their footing really quickly, but KTK was on a tear. Getting that first game in our reset. Oh, now we running. Yo, hold on. Let me get that not muted. And let me... Yo. Not anymore. Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, it's me. For some of you, it's me again. For those who watched you in a moment ago.
Go. All right, let me get that screen to you, my guy.
All right. Thank you. That was an interesting game one. I just watched that. Very close. Xochi, each of those rounds, I will say, it looked like Xochi had a lot of the momentum, but KTK still came out with the win in the end there. Also, I want to mention before I start commentating on this, these were the two that I lost to in this tournament. So, yes. And I got 7th, so unfortunate for me. But you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes bracket be unlucky. But anyways, let's focus on this grand final set because Xochi is putting on a clinic right now in this round and already has KTK on life support. It's already won the round before I even got my comment fully done, basically.
Absolutely.
Xochi finds someone else. So by the way, what was the score of the first set? If you don't mind.
3-0 KTK favor.
3-0 KTK. All right, I see. So Xochi's looking to get his her first win against KTK here. To get this momentum. Who is this? This is 99 Dash. AKA, as some call me, the people's champion. I am the Pikachu guy, pretty much. But enough about me. Let's get back to this set. Xochi, of course, in burst here. That's going to be some big damage there.
Hiccup on that as well.
Far away. Probably looking to force KTK to burst soon. Oh, he wanted to save it, and he's going to regret it by losing this round. Game, sorry, to Xochi as a result. Tying it up 1-1.
Yes, absolutely.
I just realized KTK is a different name than usual. Interesting. Also, Xochi changed her in-game name.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, this was different than when I fought her earlier in the tournament, so she changed it mid-tournament.
They also changed their, I think their character's hairstyle and expression, like realizing that as well.
I did not notice that either. That is great. Yeah. I just want to say I love that. Anyways, back to the game. In KTK here with a lot of early momentum. Ooh, didn't hold the CA long enough there. Again, didn't hold it long enough. Just not. Oh, I don't know. Does it not last long enough? Maybe it's too fast. I'm not sure. But anyways, these Moonblasts here working out though. Okay, for CA in those goes for the big old blast. I don't remember the name of it right now. I think that's gonna work. Oh, nobody avoids it. Oh no, forgot about the Rotom. It's gonna do some. Actually, it's not gonna do that much damage, but is gonna drain that synergy. Give KTK that health back. Good jump JX by Xochi there.
Nice cross up.
Puts him in the corner. Gonna do that chip. Has burst on deck. Xochi just kind of content at just kind of walking back right now and just shooting some stuff to get that chip.
Yeah, this is very risky because she's putting herself to the wall, but I mean, still controlling from a good distance. Oh, that shield almost.
Look at that shield health as well. Oh, crap! The trap was. the
What a
trap he
job.
had prepared. KTK just kind of let himself get chipped away too much that game there. Great Moonblast, great spacing from Xochi there. Hits
Oh man.
another Moonblast. It's absolutely oh my god, the
Dang.
6 stacks, that was crazy. Xochi is popping off right now.
They really are.
Has
Oh
all
man.
the momentum in the world right now. Absolutely popping the hell off right
missing.
now. Oh no. Oh no, and that was
2 counters.
not the time to use 8x there. Here comes the punish from KTK, getting big damage, evening it right back up.
Oh my
Xochi,
God,
though, just jumped forward, knew exactly what she needed to do there, just patiently waited in the air until the right time. Oh my god, no burst needed! Who needs burst? Xochi takes another game, doesn't even use the burst to do it.
Right.
Xochi going up 2-1 here, 1 game away from winning the tournament right now.
Yes, indeed.
My goodness. By the way, I want to also preface, I don't know, I don't know the outcome of this set. I also don't think KTK streamed it, so I don't think anyone knows the outcome of this set actually, besides yourself, Yoshean. So I am very interested to see if Xochi gets this W here, or if KTK makes the comeback and gets this and wins the tournament. It'd be interesting because for Xochi, this would be Xochi's, if I'm correct, 2nd RTG win if Xochi takes it.
I think 2nd, yeah, if so.
Yeah, and if KTK takes it, it will be his 6th.
Ah, okay. I didn't know how many KTK. I just know that he's won at least like at least 4 or 5.
Wait, sorry, did I say 6? I meant, sorry, 16.
Jesus. Listen to me talking about 4 or 5. Yeah, 14 or 15 at least.
Yeah, sorry. I remember the 5. I remember the 1s digit. I forgot the 10s digit.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it'd be really cool though to see Xochi take a tournament from KTK here, but KTK, I'm sure, not looking to lose to Xochi here, as it would be the first tournament that Xochi would take over KTK as well, of course. If she got this top, how did that drop? What in the world?
Oh my god!
How did that CA not win that? Oh, a little bit of a team bag there. KTK.
I saw that.
KTK feeling himself now. He's trying to get in Xochi's head to try to get this, some momentum back in his favor.
No, all you gotta do is use calm mind. Easy. Don't get rattled.
Exactly. You're right. The calm mind. Calm down. Exactly. Anyways, though, also I just want to mention, I'm surprised that KTK went Gengar and not Garchomp.
Really?
This set. Usually he goes Garchomp and usually does quite well, so I'm very surprised that he chose to go and stick with Gengar here.
Oh, jeez. Getting caught.
Anyway, Xochi with a ton of momentum. KTK popping burst here. Xochi's popping it in response as well. Just getting that. It's kind of trying to keep KTK at bay here. There's the Rotom. Decides to pop burst. Is that going to catch?
Woo!
It is!
That's perfect!
That's a exact, indeed it was. Match tournament point for Xochi right now, ladies and gentlemen. Tournament point for Xochi. This would be huge if Xochi can get this W. Can you pull it up? Oh my god, what a teleport! Behind the wall splat. That's gonna be huge damage.
Oh my god!
Xochi is popping off right
Yo,
now.
welcome, Tapu.
Indeed, Tapu, welcome. You might be witnessing something incredible today. Xochi burst online. Oh, that's gonna do it.
Did he move?
A double.
Oh, he got caught. That's it.
To get the W.
Is that a double perfect? Oh my god.
Double perfect. To get the W. Xochi is your RTG 138 champion. Incredible.
Woo, baby.
Xochi.
Beautiful stuff from Xochi. Not only winning a tournament over KTK, because you mentioned that it's the first time for her to do it over him, but getting a double perfect in the game that mattered in the end. That is going to be Xochi taking this 3-1 in the Grand Finals reset. Amazing performance.
Absolutely incredible. Yeah, Xochi I guess she just locked in. Like, after those first 4, like, KTK got those first 4 games, and then Xochi went, all right, hold on. Lock in. And then just put on a clinic after that. Absolutely incredible.
No, it's very respectable. Of course, both players played great, but
Oh, for sure,
huge props to Xochi.
absolutely. KTK is solid as always, for sure. Like, don't get me wrong. Um, I apologize if the commentary was felt a little biased. As a, listen, I'm just so used to KTK winning. It was just a bit of fresh air, seeing something different. That's all.
Oh, good. I feel the same. I feel the
I
same.
love, you know, I love my dude.
Yes, sir. We love the homies out here.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right,
That's gonna do.
Yeah, it's gonna do it. I've already reached out, so we should be having Yep, we're good to go. Got the DM. All right.
Hell yeah.
Good to go. Yeah, baby.
Oh my god! Wait, I gotta update my fun fact sheet.
Oh yeah, let's go. Like taking down the notes for fun, and we're gonna have some more stats to add to it.
Yep.
Not only our people's champ, but our resident numbers lover, 99 Dash.
Yes, I also looked at this. Anyway, but Xochi, hello.
Hello. Yo, welcome. Congratulations.
Good tidings to everyone. Thank you very kindly to our host Yoshean, and thank you kindly to our commentator Dash.
No problem.
Welcome. Our
here.
pleasure. All right, how are you feeling? I believe, like Dash said, it was the first time that you've taken an RTG with KTK being there as well. So yeah, how you feeling?
I'm feeling quite elated at the moment. Thank you. It's a little surreal, I would say. Do excuse my lack of eloquence in these moments.
You're fine.
Oh, you're fine. Totally fine.
Oh, and before we begin any further, I do want to thank everybody here for tuning in tonight. I do hope the previous matches were entertaining. Also, apologies for any background noise.
You're fine. I don't hear any background noise.
Yeah, I don't even hear anything.
Oh, that is good to hear then.
All right, so let's see, because I did give a few things in advance so you could have a bit of understanding of what to answer. Let's see, where will we start? I'm not sure if I've ever asked you the question of like I said, the gym leader or like Elite Four question. Like if you were a league member, do you think you'd be like a type specialist, or do you have like a certain list of Pokemon that you would like have if you were a gym leader or Elite Four member?
I believe I could be able to answer both of the inquiries. So as for Elite Four and member type, I would say, I do suppose many of you could have foreseen the answer to this question, but I would find myself to be a fairy type specialist in that position. As for a team though, I don't think I would be able to stick solely to, fairy type. So for my lead, I believe I would have a Shadow Tag Perish Song Gothitelle. With leftovers, of course.
Nice.
Then, what would be a good follow-up to that? Oh, okay. Probably a Hatterene, maybe.
Hatterene? Okay.
I would give it, what's the term? What's the terminology I'm looking for? Oh, that's right. Misty Terrain and, Misty Explosion. And then obviously for my last Pokemon, I would say Gardevoir.
Of course. Okay.
Although I might switch Gardevoir for Mawile if we're, taking into account Megas.
Oh, okay. Does Mega Mawile pick up another type when she Mega, or when it Mega evolves, or is it still like Steel Dart?
Mawile is a Steel and Fairy type.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. When Fairy became introduced, I guess it became a Fairy type.
It's swapped.
Much too adorable to not be a Fairy type, in my opinion.
It is cute. I can't deny that. Yeah, just that the second mouth would be very menacing. It's kind of the the opposing thing there. You just kind of see one side.
It adds to the charm of it, I would say.
That is definitely a charm to it. You're right.
So that's my answer to that question.
Okay, so to recap that team, you said Hatterene, a Mawile, or Gardevoir, and who were the other? Who were the other couple?
Gothitelle, right?
Gothitelle, I think.
Perish Song, Shadow Tag.
Yeah.
I do apologize for the noise once more. It appears things are getting a little bit loud.
It's fine. If you probably have sound filters, we don't hear it at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I believe it's because I'm not even picking up anything. I'm just
Oh,
hearing
okay.
like us in the music.
Never mind then. Carry on.
You're good. You're good. Okay, so appreciate that. So probably not so much of like a, well, so like a mixture of fairy, but not so much a specialist, but definitely having like fairy types is like probably a lot of the focus.
Fairy type
Okay.
is my favorite Pokemon type. Even if that is a bit predictable.
Even if it's a little bit what?
Predictable for me.
Oh, you're fine. That's totally fine. I guess that could segue pretty nicely into like another question, because I'm not sure if the answer would be Gardevoir, but who would you say your favorite Pokemon is?
Oh, Gardevoir.
Oh.
Certainly, 100%.
Oh,
Above all else.
such an elegant
it's no
Pokemon.
short answer.
Of
I would say a
course, of
close
course.
second, though. A close second would probably be Charon.
Ooh.
Oh, Charon's adorable. Yeah, I like Charon.
Yes, I find its design quite delightful, really. Especially its in-game mechanics. It's quite fun.
What does Charon do in game?
So Charon has two forms. One when sunny day isn't, one when there isn't daylight activated, and one when there is. The only one that really matters is daylight form. So daylight form, changes the appearance of Charon, but it also has a interesting side effect on your team, in that it halves the amount of physical damage you take, and it also it halves the amount of physical damage you take, I believe. It's quite good, sunny day team comp.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, what's the chat been saying? Tapu said that Charon gave her flat PTSD, basically from Arceus. It was so hard to catch.
Yes. Apologies.
You're good.
It was a bit tumultuous to catch within that game. I can, Whew. I can remember that, certainly. Oh, yes, it increases physical attack. That's right.
Oh, what increases physical attack?
Charon's sunny day form, I believe.
Ah, okay.
Much thanks for the correction, I believe. I would need to fact check that eventually.
You're good. We mentioned, I guess Legends of Arceus is mentioned. That segues into a question I had pretty well. What would you say your favorite Pokemon spin-off game is?
Admittedly, I haven't played all too many spin-offs, really. And while I would say the obvious answer is, well, Pokken, I do find myself quite fond of the original Pokemon Ranger game for the DS. The mechanisms of the game were very pleasantly deviated from the main games, and I truly adored the sprite work in pixel art for the game.
No, yeah, the art in Ranger was great. I remember having the original one, because I still have my physical copy somewhere. But yeah, like you said, it was such a deviation from the mainline games, but it was still very addicting and just very fun to just be not a traditional trainer, but you're still taming these Pokemon and you're still going on these missions. It's definitely a fun spin-off. Yeah, I like Ranger a lot.
It was very enjoyable. I found myself on my DS for maybe hours at a time just playing the game.
Same. So much same. Okay, shoot. Well, how did you enjoy Arceus? Because we've mentioned that game.
I did find it quite fun, although I will admit, when I first got it, I only played for about maybe 2 hours before dropping it for a few months. And then when I eventually picked it back up, I was like, you know what? This game has Gardevoir in it. I think I can play it. So I ended up I ended up completing the game in about 2 days because I
Oh, nice.
got addicted to playing it. Which
Oh,
maybe
nice.
unbecoming for someone like me, but you know, it was a very fun and it was very fun playing it.
I wouldn't say that's
I
unbecoming.
loved the ambush mechanics in the game. It made, you know,
Yeah,
not having to fight the Pokemon very nice.
absolutely. It was very fun to be able to just do more in the overworld and to make it more of how Pokemon Company themselves labeled it more of like an action RPG as opposed to the traditional just RPG format of Pokemon games, the mainline ones.
Honestly,
Yeah, because the ambush mechanic was cool because you could be able to kind of be in the grass from a decent distance and just kind of chuck a ball at them, and you had more likeliness to catch them when they're hit from behind, or if you just use like a, let me see, if you have them distracted and you throw like a ball at them, that's more likely to catch as well. Yeah, a lot of different ways that you could sneak up on the Mons in Arceus. Is definitely fun.
yes, it is quite enjoyable. Also, thank you very kindly for your congratulations, Meteor Beam Dragon, and I do hope you a very pleasant rest of your night.
Let's go.
Looking at the chat here.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yes, Legend Arceus was very fun. If you ignore all the complaints about the graphics, of course.
Oh yeah, people had their own. People had a lot of loud opinions on the graphics. I think the game looks fine. I mean, sure, the graphics could be better, especially considering that other games that come out like Xenoblade on the Switch do look better. But I don't know. It's such a weird thing to try to dissect because Game Freak is a lot smaller compared to the other studios that work with like the mainline, the first party, and second party Nintendo games. So it's kind of like a weird discussion to have about the graphical fidelity of games like Arceus, and I guess you could also argue from Sword and Shield up to Scarlet and Violet, people still have the same conversation of saying, man, these graphics compared to this, and you have this like on the system you have this, and it's like, well, and you also so
I do believe it's something that has to do with you know, just how quickly these games are being put out sometimes. If you just leave them to bake for just a little bit longer, I do believe they could reach their fullest potential within their graphics division, but as things are currently, I don't believe they had enough time to fully cook, as you would say.
No, exactly. They did not have enough time to cook for sure.
What we got was a cheap marmalade when it should have just been a very rich and deep jam.
Yes.
That is a great metaphor.
That is a great metaphor. But yeah, even if it did suffer some things with graphics, like the infamous PlayStation 2 tree textures, like that part of Twitter, even though it did suffer from that, I still found and am still finding enjoyment in the game. I'm in the epilogue myself. I'm still playing through Arceus on stream, and I'm enjoying it for sure. I'm in a point of it where I just kind of have to finish the Pokédex and finish collecting the rest of the Wisp before I go to the next big point in the epilogue. So I'm still thoroughly enjoying myself playing it, on and off stream.
Very nice to hear. Also, Aldrake, which is my favorite of the Ranger games. I have to say, it must be the original. Mostly because that's the only one I really played, but
Same, yeah.
I played it very fondly, and I still hold it in very high regards.
Nice.
I've only played Guardian Signs myself. I need to pick up the other two at some point.
I've only played the original one personally. Like I learned after the fact about the other ones existing, and I was like, okay, I need to get these. I think I did end up getting because weren't the other two also on DS, if I'm not mistaken?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, if that's the case, then that's definitely what I ended up getting off the Wii U eShop before those, before those died was that this? No, that was last year, early this year. This year was the shutdown of the online servicing entirely for 3DS.
Tragic,
reviews.
tragic.
Sag. Very tragic, very tragic. But I remember picking those two up, I believe. At the very least, I re-got Ranger, the OG one. Shadows of Omi, I think I got. I don't know if I got the third one or not on Wii U Virtual Console, but I'm definitely planning on doing those at some point on stream. Those are very fun games, big parts of my childhood too. The first one at least, so that would definitely be fun.
Also, to Alpha, what is my favorite color? That is a very interesting question. My favorite color is it's a tie between scarlet and burgundy. I quite do enjoy those shades of red.
Red enjoyer.
Another red enjoyer, yes.
Mhm.
I do like to red myself. Nice choice. Hers is purple. Yep, Alpha's being purple. Based red enjoyer. Absolutely. Like whenever I'm not yellow Yoshi, I like playing a red Yoshi sometimes. in that Smash Ultimate. All right, let's see what else I got here for you. Oh, if you have a favorite generation of Pokemon in general, like including either like the anime or the games, like do you have a favorite gen?
For the games, by far, and it really is no competition for me, is Generation 6. The clothing options in the generation were phenomenal, and I really did love the Mega Evolution as a mechanic. And how forgetful of me to not mention, it was the generation that gave us Gardevoir's very esteemed Mega Evolution.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Also, I do
Yeah.
find that even if Diantha wasn't much of a challenge for most people, she is still to date my favorite champion. I just love her design.
You said what was the name of the champion again?
Diantha?
Oh, Diantha, right. Yeah, I admittedly have not played much of X and Y since they came out. I've probably I went back into it to see what my party was a while back, and then I found myself playing the power training mini game because that was one of my favorite things to do, and it just to kind of like train them and just kind of play the mini game because just kind of throwing stuff at this giant like this giant blimp style thing was very fun with that kind of training. And it also introduced, I think, the Pokemon and Me feature where you could just kind of like feed and play with your Pokemon. I like that aspect of just being able to just kind of give individual attention to your friends, your Pokemon in that game. So that was definitely things I enjoyed about X and Y. Oh, have a good one, Tapu. Thank you for watching. Oh wait, who asked? They also said, let's see. Quasar asked, may I ask, Xerneas or Yveltal? Which legendary do you prefer? I guess they're asking.
Yveltal. Definitely.
Yveltal? Okay. Was Y the like the version that you actually got?
That, and I do like Yveltal's design much more than I like Xerneas's. I think, while I am quite a fan of gaudy attires for the most part, I think Xerneas doesn't really do it for me, really.
That's fair, because I feel like Yveltal's design was more unique than Xerneas, because Xerneas was kind of like big, like a kind of what's the right term? Regal giant deer, basically. But Xerneas, in contrast, which is a lot more unique. I mean, it looks even more like a Y itself, but it still has this design that looks like a menacing creature, and it just has the appeal. So yeah, I can get behind the Yveltal favor.
Also, I do like the lore behind it a little bit more. Something that only wakes up to really just sap the life out of everything that's just so sublime.
That's Yveltal's lore, just to... It's
I believe so.
Wake up for that. What?
Like, alright, I woke up. Violence as usual.
Of course.
Literally waking up and choosing violence. That's great. Oh, man.
What a
Personalized
innocence.
journey is better. Yeah, everybody got their preferences. Wait, what was that? Didn't catch somebody.
It's poetic in a sense. For one's life to, exist, another must die. Well, in this case, it's a bunch of lives that must be taken.
Man, truly the
Indeed.
circle of life. Oh man. Wait, what was said here? Quasar. I don't think I properly said welcome to you, by the way, Quasar, so welcome you. And then awake from the cocoon of destruction, absorb life, and if it dies, it'll just nuke the place. That's crazy. And deadly. Yes, awful. Indeed.
Alright, I've got a question.
Of course.
Xochi, out of curiosity, who are your favorite players to fight against in Pokken Tournament?
Ooh, I am so glad you asked this question.
Yay.
So, I guess first and foremost, my favorite person to absolutely play against is Aldrake, I must say. His style of playing Garchomp is so refined, but so, how would you say? I'm looking for the word. He definitely has a certain enthusiasm to how he plays Garchomp that I deeply enjoy. It's never a bore to play against him. He's very refined in how he plays. He knows what he's doing, and he definitely always keeps me on my toes, which I am very grateful for. Then I would have to say, he's a bit of a hard act to follow, I must admit. I would say I don't see him as often anymore, but I do like playing against Twan. But since I don't
Juan?
really see him play that often, I would say for now, I believe Utopia is probably following along that. Specifically when he
That's
plays
cool.
Sceptile.
Ooh.
I
Oh,
do
yeah.
love the Gardevoir Sceptile matchup, even if it is, a little more difficult on me. I just find it much more fun than playing against Lucario. No offense to Lucario, of course. I just find Sceptile more... I'm looking for the word here.
Really?
Maybe... Dynamic, there we go. That's the word.
Dynamic. Yeah. Because ninja.
Mhm. Yes, it really is quite fun.
Oh, for
And
sure.
then afterwards, I guess none of these are in correct order, I must say. But I do like playing against you, Dash. You're very fun to play against, and being able to see you and how you adapt to my playstyle, it's always a delight, really.
I appreciate that.
We love
And I
to hear
enjoy
it.
fighting against you as well.
Oh, glad to hear it.
Okay, now for this add to the no order. But yeah, this is basically an unordered tier list of of RTG interactions. There you go, or just kind of just in general Pokken playing matchmaking. That's the word. There we go.
If I may segue off this, though,
Of course, go for it.
of course, in light of talking about players, I must say I would not be in such a grand position without good mentors right now. As the people I mentioned before, Juan, more commonly known as Little Homie Juan or Comboster, and
Yeah.
Aldrake. Truly, I could not be standing with even 1 foot today without their support and energy. Aldrake specifically has been working with me for the past 4 moon cycles, I believe, and has fostered much appreciated growth within my Pokken endeavors as of late. So I do want to give him a bit of a give them both a bit of a shout out right now, because genuinely I would not be standing where I am today without their very appreciated mentoring.
Well, we love to hear both of them. Go to members of the Pokken community. We definitely love seeing them come through for both, not just the brackets, but just seeing them in the scene. But they've both made really big marks. Mitch's dude has officially been revealed. Let's go. Aldrake been training from the shadows. Maybe not so much shadows, but I mean, just giving it the actual vocal what is the word I'm looking for? Dues? Not quite dues. English is hard. Shout out? Yeah, there we go. Giving much Much deserved shout outs, much deserved credit, maybe another word too. I'm not sure. Had quite the anime training arc, I will say. Yo, love to hear that. We love the anime training arcs.
Cool. Very much agree.
It was very tumultuous. That I will admit.
We factor that as saying a lot of hard work being definitely bearing fruit, because we've seen you when you first started getting into PR, you were on the right side of things, but as you progressed, you've been kind of over here in the top 5 consistently. So love to see it. Like, yeah, you've kind of been between 3rd, 4th, and 5th, but it's only a matter of time before you go even higher, I would say.
I do hope so.
Yes, Alpha. But let's see.
Alright,
I feel like I cut somebody off. Yeah, go ahead, Ash.
I just had a comment. I just realized. As far as I know, Xochi, me and you actually started playing in online tournaments around the same time. I don't know if this is actually correct or not. You'd have to correct me if I'm wrong. But as far as I know, we actually started around the same time, and I just think that's very interesting that, at least Xochi, I guess let's focus on you for this in this case. That you've improved, significantly over. How long has it been now?
I guess like 2 years.
About 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, especially considering in a game that's like over 5 years old, especially with players that have been playing since day one, and that you've been able to hold your own against them, I just think is really impressive.
Same.
Well, I must thank you very kindly for your compliments.
No problem.
It's been a bit of a struggle to keep up at times, but I definitely do like to pride on myself for trying my best.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing this game, so really, I don't know where I was going with that. Apologies.
No problem.
But I do love playing this game, so I don't see myself stopping in the near future, so maybe that's my whole thing with being able to improve so quickly, as you would say. I have fun.
Yeah. I personally think that's the most important thing.
I was gonna say that too. Yeah, the most important thing is having fun with the game, and as far as getting better, that just comes naturally with playing more and knowing how to take losses. Because I'm sure that's something that everybody can relate to, as far as at least at first, not really being able to take losses in the best way, but the best way to improve and just keep having fun with the game is just to keep treating it as a game that you love first and foremost. And then as you are playing more, you're doing like things like VOD review and just doing things that keep you happy and having a nice calm mind again, so to speak. Like what do you, if anything, do just kind of keep yourself composed and have a good mindset as far as like playing and improving?
Okay, well, as for my mindset, just in general, I would say I make it a point to play with my friends a little often. Like Aldrich, I do make it a point to play with him somewhat often, because when you play with one of your friends, it's very different from playing in a competitive or even playing with someone random, because you both have a mutual understanding that you're not judging each other, or at least you're not working against each other in a manner of speech, I believe. So you kind of bring yourself back to earth, and as in, you remember, hey, I'm playing this game to have fun, and that is what I'm doing right now. So yes, I do think being able to stay grounded and having fun in part, is because I do play with my friends relatively often. But also I try to remember to tell myself, hey, it's not that serious. Which,
Right,
to some individuals, it may be serious, which, full respect to them, more power to them. I'm not trying to, dissuade them from thinking otherwise. But I just find for myself, it's easier to improve and get better at something when you're having fun with it.
Yeah, for sure.
But specifically within, I want to say, competitive matches, you may call me delirious for such a statement, how I keep myself composed and how I keep such a, you would say, calm mind. I find it's all in one's posture and polish. I find the leaning or hunching position when one sits down to play any sort of game quite odious for myself. So to assist in my endeavors in having a, good posture, I wear a corset whenever I play Pokken.
Ooh.
It's one I made custom for myself, and corsets do wonders in not only keeping your back straight and supported, but it's quite a confidence enhancer too. I really would recommend it to anyone interested.
Nice.
Even yesterday,
Go ahead.
I wore a corset the entire time. And I must say, not an inch of back pain since.
Interesting. Yo, the secret corset tech. Yo, we are learning things. That I actually like that answer a lot because I feel like that's more unique. Because people would say a few different things, but just saying posture firstly is being important. Because I feel like the meme for gamers is like when they lock in or like they kind of scrunch up and like stare into the screen with like a hardened expression. That's when you like are playing better, like when they're like kind of just getting more in that position. But inversely, saying having better posture, just being like straightened up, and especially aided by a corset. I've never heard that answer before in response to that. Like using a corset to help with maintaining your posture and just kind of keeping it level with that. I like that answer.
Yes, I would say it's not one you hear very often, but one I would, not to be dramatic, but it is one I would, die by. I will die on this hill, as you would say.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, your opinions, yeah, of course.
That is to also explain, apologies, Dash.
No, you go first.
Thank you. That also is to explain why sometimes I have to take a 5-minute break in between sets, or sometimes I'll ask my opponent to just wait a moment because usually I'll have to readjust my corset just a little bit, tighten my laces or loosen them a little. It's all about one's comfort.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. If you're not comfortable playing the game, then you're not doing it right. So that's absolutely valid.
And I find myself, whenever I have that sort of shrimp posture, as one would say, I definitely don't find myself very comfortable in that either.
No.
So keeping my back straight, keeping it supported, but also the confidence it gives me, since I think corsets are quite an elegant garment, really.
Yeah.
I find that really propels me forward in a competitive aspect.
Okay.
I was gonna also add the from what I have heard, it is very much confirmed that having good posture generally does help in both confidence and just overall gameplay in general in games. I know I watched I know it was some kind of analysis on a melee tournament at least one time, and I remember it was like they even specifically commented that like, seriously, look at the difference in their posture right now. Like, guy hunched over, he's panicking mentally. Meanwhile, on the other end, completely calm, back straight, just complete focus. That just made me think of that, I guess. But yeah,
That is an interesting anecdote.
yeah. And then, if you don't mind me mentioning my own tech really quick, I personally actually play Pokken standing up personally to also prevent this sitting forward. So I just straight up skip the sitting entirely and I just stand.
That is a very good method for your posture.
That works, yeah.
Yeah. Especially because I feel
Find
like
what works for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Both really good ways to like keep yourself like in good posture and just kind of staying comfortable, as y'all both said. So that's definitely good. And as far as like the posture thing of it helping with like your mindset and feeling more confident, because I didn't even think about it in that way, because yeah, like that melee analysis thing is kind of drives the point home, Dash, that you said that you look at somebody who does like the classic gamer lock-in pose. They look kind of they're focused, but you can kind of see the slight panic that they have because they're trying to make sure that they don't make any mistakes. But if you're posed and collected posture straight, back straight. It's almost kind of intimidating in a way to the other side because of how confident and how that kind of looks as like a, like I'm not losing any sort of control here. Like I have this under control kind of vibe. So I definitely like both of y'all's approaches in doing so with getting more into the game without losing the nerve as well.
Some individuals, they may lean in their gamer chairs, but you know. Dash, he stands up and I put on a corset.
Nice.
I just thought of one more question, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Out of curiosity, with regards to like, I mean, I can assume the answer, but I just want to be sure. With regards to like mindset of like choosing what character you want to play, did you like base it off of any like anything, or you know, pick your favorite, play your favorite kind of deal? I'm just curious.
Oh yeah, same.
Well, the reason I picked up Gardevoir is, well, I love Gardevoir, you know, just as a Pokemon, so obviously I was attracted to that option already, so I was like, okay, I'm interested, I'm going to learn how to play this character. But then, when I really looked at Gardevoir as a character, I was immediately hooked, because I just saw how fluid and just how elegant her animations were. Whenever she fires projectiles, if you pay close enough attention, specifically with her forward Y and charge forward Y, you can see that her almost bow, you would say, that she fires from is shaped in an almost butterfly formation. And also, when you do fire projectiles, little butterflies do also come out of them. And then you have her spinning animations. They're quite, very much, Gardevoir is like a dancer almost. You have to know when to move, and you can't miss a step, because if you do, the whole performance just gets ruined, really. And you also have to read how your opponent is dancing, too. Because if you miss their steps, too, you will get punished for it. So you have to sort of follow along with them. You know, you don't want to dance the same as them, but you want your dance to complement theirs. So I find Gardevoir really works well when I think of, you know, fighting games, more in that aspect. It's less working against one person and more so complementing what they're doing. Of course, that complementing does entail reducing their HP to 0, but, you know... Just bear with me for the analogy.
Oh, for sure. No, don't worry. I just want to say I love that answer.
I was gonna say the same. I love that analogy. Thinking about Pokken matches as a dance, I really like that frame of thinking, because it really makes you think about like how choreography can be done with like fight scenes in movies, because like if one thing doesn't connect the right way, then like it just doesn't flow that well together. So I really like that analogy with treating it like a performance, because Gardevoir's moves are very graceful. I've always admired that about her design in Pokken, is that she feels like a very graceful, very like a very like carefully stepping Pokemon, and with how she kind of just completely goes into the whole like maybe like diva-ish in her way of in a way of moving, and with how she celebrates, because like she has this sort of eloquence of how she celebrates in her windscreens, that like, yeah, she's like happy and giddy, but she has this kind of composure still to it as well.
Yes, that's what I enjoy most about Gardevoir, just how elegant she is, just how composed she is. Even when she loses, she definitely takes her losses with honor. She may be a little disappointed that she lost, but you know,
you said
it's better to...
Okay.
Aldrich. Yes, she very much
a
does.
Well-mannered brat. I'm kind of with Alpha. I wouldn't really say brat. Queen, diva-ish.
I mean,
I feel like that.
In a sense, you kind of do play Gardevoir a bit bratishly, I will admit.
If we're really saying more bratty, I would say Braixen fits that better than Gardevoir. She's more like the, because she's the other performer type between the two, but I would definitely give that the more the breaks and being the Barati type. Yandere? What?
Oh my. Well,
My goodness.
I think. Can I defend my answer real quick?
Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, so the way you play Gardevoir, it's less about, at least for me, it's more about forcing your opponent to make uncomfortable decisions. You're almost kind of, like forcing the match to go your way, like almost like you're upset about it. Because I would say, especially in zoning, I would say Gardevoir isn't so much trying to keep the opponent away, but she's more so trying to force them into a wrong decision, something that'll set them back. Which I would say is different from Chandelure, who does want to keep their opponent away, and has more, how would you say, has better tools for that. The Gardevoir, she has a lot of resources at her disposal, yes, but there are a lot of resources that force your opponent to make decisions. Much like a child throwing a tantrum would force their parents to silence them or give in. So, yes, Guard is more set play, and specifically with Future Sight, Psychic, and Stored Power. With Future Sight, you have that kind of that sense of dread when it's active, because you don't want to be in it when it activates, and you're kind of forced to either block or counterattack. And if you block, you take chip damage. If you CA, there is a chance you might get hit. There's a chance you might get grabbed, or your CA might get broken. So yeah, Gardevoir forces a lot of uncomfortable decisions from your opponent, which I think really is very diva-like of her, I would say.
I will say, as someone
But
on
to
the
each
other
their
end.
own.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
No, I
as
was
someone
just
on the other
finishing.
end. Sorry, I'm really bad at timing this. I was gonna say, can confirm.
No worries.
I feel a sense of dread every Future Sight. And on the other end, I'm gonna be honest, I'm just like, I gotta stop these Future Sights. I'm gonna take too much chip, and then I try to CA, and then I get hit by the Pierce, and I'm like, and then I cry.
Oh no.
I don't actually cry, but I cry inside a little bit
cry.
every time. Yeah.
Just
Also, I
I
forgot.
cry.
I wanted to make one more comment. Is that with regards to the mindset of like the character, I am personally a big believer in the play who you want to play mindset. Like, don't worry about like tier lists and stuff like that. So I just really like it when people have that similar mindset that they value fun and who they want to play over something like a tier list, you know?
It's different for every person, but for me at least, having fun is all that matters, really. And I think that other mindset with, this whole thing being more like a dance than, anything else also helps with, kind of like not getting too frustrated over a loss. Because if you think of a loss as, a loss in itself, you kind of get a little more upset about like, damn, I lost this round. I'm awful. Which I feel like some people do fall into sometimes, and it's a little tragic, but if you, at least for me, if you look at it more as a dance and you just simply messed up a move or two or a sequence, you recognize that and you're able to move forward from it. You can say, well, I guess I'll just remember to do that move next time. I'll simply improve what I'm doing already. I'll make sure to go with the flow a little better, as you would say. So it also helps me to take losses a little less harshly.
I like that. I can definitely learn from that. So I appreciate you giving more insight of how you take losses and just how you just how you go into matches, thinking in the way of it being more of a coordinated effort instead of it only trying to instead of focusing on like beating the other opponent. Obviously that's the goal, but as far as like it's because that leads more into how you know what you do or what can do and what your character can already do. So like how you should be flowing, and that kind of gives a more of an appreciation, more of an importance to kind of study what your opponent does and be able to adapt. So I think realizing how they move and play is really important of how you have brought this analysis to light of how it's not just you, it's kind of a coordinated effort of this fight being a performance. just to
Exactly.
drive that home. Yeah, love that again. Right, let's see. I don't think I really have anything else that I was thinking of question-wise. And you already gave shout-outs. Were there any other shout-outs that you wanted to give to anybody?
Of course, this isn't someone in the Pokken community, but I would like to, before I shout out them, I would like to shout out my previous mentors once more. And I would love to give a very deserved shout out to one of my dearest friends, Green, who is the one moment.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Yeah, no worries. Okay.
Apologies there.
No problem.
I would love to give a shout out to the lovely individual who's behind my profile portrait, my friend Green. I'll put in their Twitter handle in the chat.
Okay.
They don't have anything posted yet, but they do plan to post eventually. So, if any of you want to follow them, because they're behind my profile picture, they made it, and I love it very much. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Let me take a look at it again. Let's see. Because sometimes different things pop up between Discord, like server to server, and on the overlay for some reason. Okay, never mind. I see. Okay.
Shoutouts to my friend there. They're very talented artists, even if they don't have anything posted at the moment.
Yeah, I like the art piece because like they're holding a parasol, right? The character.
Yep.
Yeah. I like
And it's also a bit of a shout out to my background, I believe, since in the past few, what is the word again? The graphics for the past few RTGs, I've had that flag in my background, which is the Budapecha flag, which is one of the indigenous communities I come from, and my character right there is wearing a wanango, which is one of our traditional clothings. So it's a nice little shout out to that, since I do hold that very close to me.
Okay. Nice. I'm glad I was able to help you be able to connect more with your culture and be able to show all that on the graphic whenever you play us, which I mean is very often. So I'm glad I'm able to have that be on there for you.
It's deeply appreciated.
You're welcome.
Now, with that being
Rigz
said,
ooh, yes, go ahead.
is there any, last questions before this? I assume this ends.
Let's see. Well, first, what I was starting to say, because with the good bit of graphics, because Rigz, he's always concerned whenever I don't have the graphics up to date, and he's like, "Bro, you got so many to work on." I'm like, "It's yeah, it's kind of rough, but I got it though. Now it's 4, so oof, but
Yes,
I can
we
still."
are.
I can still get them done before the
the
next
next
week's
two-
graphic.
Listen, for the
week
next
bracket.
2, it's easy. You don't have to change the first place at all. At least for the next
True.
two currently.
That'll be very easy for like what 5 and 6,
Or 5 and
5,
6,
6
yeah.
and 7. Yeah, at least 5
No,
and 6.
no, it's 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
7.
already have
But
4
yeah,
up.
yeah.
7,
Gotcha. But as far as any sort of last sort of question last, I can only think of, let's see, as far as players who aren't on the PR from like the most recent, like who would you love to see back up on this top 10 that has probably either been there before or just someone that you enjoy seeing?
That's a bit of a difficult question to answer. I don't believe I've thought about it too often.
Take your time.
Would it be a bit of a cop-out answer to say everyone?
Everyone is a perfectly fine answer.
It's
Because
perfectly fine.
Because I agree.
Yes.
Okay, then that is my answer. I would love to see everyone on this graphic eventually. Because everyone does have a place here for it, you know?
Absolutely, absolutely. It would be really cool to see like a complete upheaval of like the next PR where like everyone that would make it the next time would be like new. So you would just kind of see the green text of new by everybody. Just kind of shake up the entire season. You make sure.
Sorry, Yoshi, I'm making sure that never happens. I'm getting on there every time.
Let's go. I can get behind that. I assume that's the sentiment from both you and Xochi. Y'all want to be gatekeepers. Y'all want to definitely be on here every time as much as possible.
Well, decline to answer.
Understandable.
Also,
always a veritable choice. What's it?
Alpha, do I have any last shout-outs / thanks? Huh.
While you think about that, I actually have my own answer with regards to people that aren't on this PR that I want to see on the PR. Somebody mentioned earlier, Aldrich. I want to see Aldrich back on here. Personally,
They've been on here before. A lot, yeah.
Oh, he very much was. Before he was consistently top 5 back in the day before I really got started. And I wanna see that again. I'd love to see Aldrich make a full-on comeback if he can. I want to see him dominating.
Me too. I want to see the Discord name of defeating TEC Arc come to fruition. I want to see that name on here in the PR first and foremost, and I want to see him get that victory or multiple victories over TEC to make that reality come true. So yeah, I'd love to see Aldrich up on here again too. But let's see, because yeah, I think it was as much shout outs as I was thinking that Xochi has given. But I mean, I'm not in your mind. If you have any more, feel free.
Yes, these aren't direct people, but just concepts. I would say, I would like to shout out my favorite band, Malice Miser. They're a metal band who I love very much. I listen to their music all the time. In bracket, my favorite song of theirs is Beast of Blood. Phenomenal song. And
that's a cool title, yeah.
Who else would I like to give a shout out to? Oh, I had it in my head, but I lost it for a moment. Oh, I would love to give a shout out to my platform, Mary Jane Shoes. Not related to Pokemon, I just love them so much.
Wait, you said Mary Jane Shoes? Well,
My platform, Mary Jane Shoes.
Platform Mary Jane Shoes? I'm sorry.
Yep, they're 5 inches high.
Huh.
I get it.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Platform Mary Jane Shoes. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Whatever keeps you comfortable and such. Yeah.
I apologize. I'm assuming myself and Xochi myself and Yoshin are not super well cultured, and as a result, it took us a while to understand that.
Right.
It's all right. It's really all right. No need to worry about it at all.
If I were to add 5 more inches to myself, I would get dangerously close to being 7 feet tall. So that would actually be funny. Like if I were to cosplay something, or if I were to to wear something for some sort of situation, then it would if I was to wear something that was 6 inches. For one, I would not be able to walk for anything. I would definitely be tripping a lot.
Honestly, it really isn't that hard.
I imagine it's not once you get used to it. Like probably if you were to kind of walk around a bit, maybe in your house, or kind of back and forth for a bit, you get very used to it pretty quickly.
You do. It's mostly in your ankles, really. So if you have strong ankles, you can walk in platforms just fine.
Oh god, I'm cooked. I had terrible handling in basketball. I'm not sure I can do this.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm sure enough practice I could if I wanted to. And then yeah, if I am indeed a tall man, 6'5" to be exact.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I am
So-
swap those numbers.
You oh, you're 5'6"? Okay.
I would get absolutely towered over.
Nah, it's fine. Oh, you and I are the same height. Let's go. I mean,
Also,
I'm sure
shout
that,
out
that
to
wouldn't-
water.
Okay.
I
Water,
agree.
yes.
Water. I agree. Shout out
Yes.
to water.
Big shout out to water.
I believe one of the reasons I was able to like come back from, losing a set to KTK was because I like took a 6-minute break to get some water and just kind of calm down for a second. Which definitely was to my benefit, as you could see, since I'm standing here today talking to you all. Because I won.
Water and water and water.
Yep.
I do
Yeah, I'd
believe
say
that's the
water
last
and
shout out I
tea.
could give.
Okay. Well, all the shout outs are much appreciated, and we greatly appreciate the time that you'll be able to give us with this this in-depth interview that went across varying topics, Pokken and non-Pokken related. So we thank you again, and we congratulate you again for another victory under your belt for Road to Greatness.
I thank you all very graciously. It was a pleasure being here. Thank you for hosting
Of
this,
course.
as always.
My pleasure. You're welcome. Yes. Oh, what else? Oh, we can fight together again sometime. Sure. Oh yeah, she was just saying. I hope you two meet in the battlegrounds again.
Oh, it's certain to happen again, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
You can. That's something you can count on.
Well,
It's
we
not a
also-
matter of if,
both-
but matter of when.
Exactly. Yeah, we
Hmm.
definitely look forward to seeing more from you in Road to Greatness and just in general, because it's always because for one, it's always just refreshing to see how you have that eloquence when you're talking in the Road to Greatness, interacting with everybody, just being chill, and to be able to talk with you like this, it's always a pleasure. So I'm glad we had you.
The pleasure's all mine, really. I'm more than grateful to be here right now.
Awesome. Well, I say once
Hmm.
again, I thank you so much for your time. Hope you have a great
course.
rest of your evening.
To you both as well, a very pleasant rest of your evening, and a very pleasant rest of everyone's evening here in the chat. I will bid you all farewell now, so have a good night now. Bye-bye.
Alright. Bye. Farewell. Good night. Now for doubling down. Yep. All right. So let's see. Anything else in the cards here? There she goes. All right. And I also got to give the shout outs to the People's Champ here. Thank you, Dash, for coming in to help with commentary in the end with the grand finals.
No problem. Sorry I couldn't be here sooner. I was TCG gaming because yeah, was doing that on stream. That was a first for me. It was fun. But yeah,
Oh, the first TCG stream. Shoot, that sounds fun.
Cinderace finally came out. It has a good card for once, so I'm so happy. Anyways,
Let's go, Cinderace card.
anyways, go ahead.
You're good. You're good. And the Alpha is saying goat to you. Yes, he is the goat. Yes. The bunny. Yes, the bunny. Alrighty. But with all that said, I do believe we are done here. Thank you guys so much for checking out another weekly installment of A Road to Greatness coverage, part of RTG Global. The North America branch has been thriving, and last night was especially a good night, having 14 entrants. I do want to say it is unfortunate at the moment that EU is on a temporary hiatus, but I look forward to seeing that scene come back stronger than ever in the foreseeable future. I just want to see our ratings take it into the road, man. Because Like-
know.
once I learned about that lore, I'm like, okay, this is like an anime now. I'm committed to seeing this play out. My man's has to take
So
an end of the road.
like,
Please.
he has the majority of wins in RTG. It's somehow not a single end of the road. How?
Right. Please. I need to
Indeed.
see it happen.
Specifically, that's specifically the only reason we need EU back. Specifically, so our ratings could get this W.
Right. Like that was like the first thing I thought of when I think thru made the announcement yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, it's sad, but that is one of the specific things I need to see happen. If anything else, when EU comes back, is to have that dub for Aura. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, yeah, another RTG in the books for North America. Love to see it. Like I mentioned at the start of this, we are very close to the end of season 14. We got next week, and we got number 140, which would be wrapping up this month on the 28th, because the next one being the 21st for 139, and then 140 the 28th, and then end of the road number 14, as long as everything goes according to a schedule, it will be October 5th. So if you guys want to try to make your last stand in this season, if you haven't played as much, because you have to have three times of playing within the season to qualify in being in the point numbers for a season. And then of course end of the road gives you an extra point as far as the placement point allocations, if you want to try to make a difference towards the end. And of course, who you beat throughout the season plays into the battle points. So you could have either a really strong performance throughout the season, or maybe not as many sightings in the season, but if you can take out the right people at least once or enough times, you'd be surprised of how much that would make a difference.
Absolutely. Spoiler alert, this season the right person's me.
Ooh, let's go.
It's me. Unironically, like I'm worth, like guaranteed worth 10 points at this point. I'm like way too far ahead placement points wise.
Hey.
Yeah.
We get the inside scoop from our number lover.
Indeed.
Very cool. Alpha was saying I will beat Ash one day. I believe it. Let's
Indeed.
go. Anybody can beat anybody with the
I
right
agree.
mindset.
I
and the
agree.
right,
I can beat everybody.
yeah.
Unless it's me. No one can beat me. It's impossible. Except when I lose. But we don't count those, I promise.
We don't count those.
Exactly.
Well, as Rigz would say, feelings don't really matter, but numbers definitely matter and do the talking. So
Mhm. Oh, absolutely. I fully
numbers
agree.
numbers don't care. So
I fully agree.
if you got them L's, those will definitely play a part. I'm not sure what the except who part was, but to continue what I was saying, yeah.
Oh,
End of the road
sorry,
is
just to
around
answer
the corner.
Sorry, go
Mhm.
ahead. I was gonna
You
say
said
the
that was
answer. But I said anyone can beat anyone except for me, and no one can beat me. I'm the exception.
Oh,
Just because Alpha
Gotcha.
didn't catch that. So except me. So
Gotcha.
Alpha, I'm sorry. So Alpha, I'm sorry. It's not gonna happen because it's me. I'm sorry to burst your dreams like this.
gotta work hard to beat the people's champ.
It's true you do. It's true you do. Except that's not gonna happen. Anyway, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I
To
know.
be clear, my goal obviously is to make sure it doesn't happen so that I win. Obviously, work hard. If you work harder than anyone else, you will see results. It will happen.
Yes.
Like genuinely. The issue is it's me, and I work very hard. That's the problem.
I respect that too. Work
Yeah.
very hard, and Alpha is emulating that. She will also, that she will work hard. She promises. I do believe that as well.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
yeah, working hard, looking at your matches, those are
Yep.
definitely great things to do
Mhm.
to ensure growth.
Yep. 100%.
A goal to beat you one day. That's referring to you and of course other people, everybody. The vision that Rigz has for this series is for people to primarily have fun with the game and to become their best selves with improvement over time for as long as the RTG will continue, because I'm sure it's going to be a long time for the foreseeable future. As long as he wants to keep continuing hosting the series, and as long as he'll have me with helping out with hosting the series as well and streaming, because I do definitely enjoy it.
And of
but
course,
seeing the
the players will be playing, you know.
As when everyone keeps playing
to have the tournaments go. I mean, quite literally, look at EU. This is what happened. The players left and they died. It's so sad. So you know, we need players. Please play this game. It's so fun. It's fun to compete. Just play this game. Play Pokken, please. It's so fun. Do it.
We even had we had somebody that I believe was new or new-ish that were asking about the game earlier on in the stream. They were asking like how many people like play this game online still, or it's is this still is this game worth the full 60? And I heartily said, yeah, I definitely think it is, especially if it didn't come from the Wii U game. There's I feel like there's enough in this game. Sure, there could have been a bit more single player stuff, but I think there's still enough of this game to have enough enjoyability and replay value. Going through like the single player thing, it's cool that they added the daily missions. That's something that you can kind of keep shaking things up. Trying different characters is something that's good for.
I will add, definitely, if you're thinking about it, if you're like on the fence, definitely, I'm 99% sure there's a demo, so definitely try that out. Just kind of get a feel for the game itself. I would definitely highly recommend. And if you like how it feels, you're like, I think I could learn this and have fun, then definitely I would say give it a shot. I definitely say it's worth it.
I would say the same thing. And then appreciate the group hug sentiment, Alpha. Yeah. I thought the demo was a timed thing. Like they had different trials, but they made it a permanent demo.
I thought it was an online demo specifically. Was the temporary? I thought.
Maybe that is what it is. Yeah, maybe the online.
But I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. But. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say physical copy. By the way, you probably can find a physical copy for much cheaper than 60. I mean, pre-order, you might be able to find one for like $20 or something like around there, $20-$30 perhaps. Which is like half off. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Or you know, of course, not 100% sure. I haven't looked into it myself, but yeah. Definitely recommend.
Same. As we continue with having these tournaments again every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. This is, like I said, Riggs' main goal is to have everybody keep improving their selves with the game, to improve that way, and to improve like mental, and just to be able to just become better selves. Like I like what you brought with how you say that you handle with getting better and like mental, and then really like how Xochi added more to it with treating it almost like a dance, like how both players go hand in hand with like kind of keeping the flow going. So as far as keeping this series going, love to see it and more people come and hopefully even stay for the long haul as far as the series continues to grow. I'll be a part of it for as long as I can be. So yeah, end of the road is around the corner to cap off this current season. I expect there to be at least a decent bit of hype, because if we were able to have 14 people for just a Road to Greatness last night, I'm wanting to see 20 people minimum for end of the road.
Would love that. Would love if we get a turnout like that.
Yeah, that'd be a great turnout. So, would love to see that. And then, I didn't even think about the, because if EU's out for a while, we may not have crew battles for a bit. Oh yeah, man, I just thought about that.
Which I actually was talking about that when I saw the announcement. That's what was my first thought. I went, you know what? At least EU finally got that W. They
did.
I was like, good for them.
Maybe it could be interesting to have in region crew battles. Like maybe the top 5 go against the bottom 5. That could keep things
Well,
interesting.
that'd be neat, but like I feel like that'd be a bit tough and a bit one-sided. I feel like because I mean, you have top 5 of the top 5 for a reason, right?
Well, yeah.
You know, I feel like that would be a bit unbalanced. Maybe you could do like odds versus evens, maybe.
Okay,
Like
yeah, maybe
that
that.
could be something like have like 1 fight
Yeah.
2, 3 fight 4, etc. From there.
Mhm.
Of course, that would wait. Well, if you did it like that, that would give odds an extreme. I mean, odds an extreme advantage because they would be the ones above each time. You know, but something like that. You know.
Yeah, what you say makes more sense to kind of be more even because yeah, like that
Mhm.
that definitely makes me think about that a bit more because that would definitely be very one-sided if it was just top 5 versus the bottom.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, someone could pull an upset, so you never know. That's something that's definitely would be like a discussion I would have with Riggs to see what he thinks about that too, as far as that crew battles would go for
Heck,
like,
dare
the
I
next
say, maybe
season
even
or
like a
something.
draft crew battle. Like you
Ooh.
have first and second, like choose from the top 10, and they can just freely pick and choose who they want. Something like that. Maybe like first gets first pick as a reward for being first. They like choose because like that also opens up like the possibility. Like let's say a really good player didn't get to play too many games that season, and like let's say that I got like 7th or something, but the number 1 wants that player on their team, so they can pick them first or something like that. You know?
Yeah, I like that idea because usually it's always the top 5 that end up being streamed for crew battles. So being able to pick from like I imagine you're still saying like within the top 10
Well,
or
all
like
10
the,
obviously
like the bottom
would still
half.
be it at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it would be like the bottom. First of all, the bottom half would obviously get their chance to be in the crew battle,
Yeah.
and it would be like team 1 and team 2 with the first and second players who would auto be on different teams, and then they get to like choose who they want on their team like one at a time. Like first gets first pick. They choose, I mean, theoretically they choose 3rd, but like again, let's say hypothetically, like the player in 7th more, they choose player number 7, and then like number 2 chooses 3, etc. until both teams are formed. You know?
Okay. So like it's almost like the top 2 people will end up being captains, so to speak.
Yes.
In a way.
Yeah. What I
Like
mean.
thinking teammates in the gym. I was thinking about like a
what I-
dodgeball game.
That's what I was
Like,
thinking. That's what I was thinking.
they were
Yeah.
picking the
I think
members.
that could be. I could think that could be interesting potentially.
I like that idea too. Yeah. Because
Only issue with that is it would be how do you choose the matchups?
I was thinking about that because when it's 2 people picking like quote unquote teams, but it's like you're picking them to be a part of the crew battle, yeah. But it's like how do you order them? Like how do you
Yeah, at that point,
like how do
order
you
them would
match
be
them up
cool.
with the others?
Yeah. So again, either the odds evens thing, which then you could just do 1 fights 2, 3 fights 4, etc., or you could do again the team thing, and then like let's say either you make it random, or you do the matchups that you think are going to be the most, I don't know, most interesting. I don't know. Like you can figure it out from there. Also, could do like a system that's like similar to a draft pick, where it's like the first pick, the second like team 1 gets first pick, but then team 2 has to pick the next 2, and the first one is the also yo what's up Plume. Something like then team 2 picks the first player they pick, that's who's fighting that player, and then they pick another player, and then team 1 then gets another pick and then picks who's going to fight that second player that was picked on team 1, and then they choose one more, and then team 2 chooses the last 2 in that order, and then team 1 gets the last player at that point. Potentially something like that, like a 1-2-2-2-1 pick kind of. Wait, did I count that right?
Almost like a stage banning process in Smash is what that sounds like to me.
1, yeah, somewhat like similar to that, yeah. Basically, how I believe, somewhat similar to how MOBAs in games like that do it. Basically, is my mindset kind of deal. But yeah, enough of that.
Yeah, enough of that. Welcome, Plume, again. We were just kind of having some musings at the very end of the stream here. We were discussing, mini discussion of like how crew battles would be handled like within NA with the unfortunate hiatus that EU is on now. It would give more of a chance for the other half of the top 10 of NA to be in the spotlight. But we were just kind of we were just seeing the possibilities of how they could be matched up with the other within the top 10. But yeah, something that we can discuss further another time. But as for now, I say to all of you guys, my name is Darshin, aka Yoshean96, and I am signing out for now, but definitely not forever. Have a great rest of your night or day, depending on where you are. Stay safe. God bless. Yep, I talked to Rigz about that too, for sure. Keep on being awesome. Keep on gaming. Remember to be kind. You're welcome for the stream. Thank you for popping in. We appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who was watching for the long haul, and for like who was watching for like basically the final like 30 to 45 minutes where we were just kind of like just chatting. So we love to have y'all just kind of hanging out. And then again, thanks to Dash for hopping on the mic as well with the commentary, and for having some questions for our champion Xochi, and for just kind of hanging out for the rest of the little bit of time here that we had. So thank you, man.
Of course.
Yes, sir. With that said, I say again to you guys, stay tuned for more Road to Greatness coverage. It's upcoming Saturday, 139 for North America. Link will be in the description if you're on YouTube, and if you do exclamation point RTG, it pulls up the bracket for you guys in the chat. Or you could just, if you're in the server already, my Yoshi Battleground server, then keep an eye on the RTG updates to know when the next tournament pages come up. And as far as me, if you like what I do personally, I'd greatly appreciate it if you were to follow and subscribe respectively on whatever platform you prefer. I would greatly appreciate that. You'd be notified whenever my content goes live. You can check out the next things that I have going with Mario, Pokemon, Smash, and Mario, Pokemon, Smash, Sonic content, because man, Sonic Time Shadow Generations is coming out next month. That snuck up on me way faster than I thought it was going to. So definitely going to be having some Sonic content on the channel very, very soon. Sonic 06 specifically, and probably Battle, but we will see how the rest of the month develops. But stay tuned for more of that if you're curious about seeing more from me. More Thousand Year Doors is another specific series that me and Alpha are co-commentating, so definitely pull up for that if you would like to, and more to come. So thank you guys so much for watching once again. Stay tuned, and I will see you guys next time.